She tucked her stuff back, up and away with a piece of duct tape, and closed her legs so that they crossed like an X. Her skin was so smooth, her body so lean. But then there was her face. She knew she wasn't nobody's conception of cute, but maybe when she got older she could cover it up with makeup. She could put on fake lashes, tweeze her brows, and put liner on her lips to make them look more plump. Years later, she'd think back on those nights and wonder what in Christ she was thinking being all tacky-tacky like that. But in the moment, it all felt right, and she, for the first time that day, felt beautiful. She took out the crumpled picture of Betty Davis that she hid inside her science textbook. She loved Betty Davis because she loved her sass. On summer nights, she sneaked down to the midnight showings of Betty's flicks in the Village and Chelsea multiplexes. She loved the drama of it all. She had picked up smoking because Betty Davis made it look so classy. Then eventually she found herself hooked to the damn things. Miguel, who was only 2 years younger than Angel, had a stash of Newports hidden under his bed. So she took one and watched in the silver reflejo of the mirror as the smoke curled out of her lips. She walked to the bathtub and finished smoking while lounging in the water. Once the cig was done, she dipped the end of it into the water, got out, and dried herself down. She always feared that Mami and Miguel would arrive home earlier than expected. "Ay, Dios mío, the pathmark was closed down," Mami would say. "But I forgot my wallet on top of the counter, and what the fuck are you wearing?" What would Angel say then? Caught red-handed, smooth-legged, in her mother's silk kimono that was so long it looked like she was a tree made of flowing silk. She imagined it would go something like this. Mami would cry and smack her with a broom, scream the Apostles' Creed, and threaten to call the Santera lady to cleanse Angel with chicken blood and soothing tree oils, or some mierda like that. Miguel would watch, too stoned para decir nothing, and as this fantasy nightmare played in Angel's mind, she practiced the lines from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane in the mirror. "You wouldn't be doing these awful things to me if I weren't still in this body." "But you are, Angel," mouthing to the mirror, pointing a finger at her reflection as the bathwater got swallowed by the drain. "You are in that body." She met Jaime one day when she was gliding around St. Mark's looking for an outfit that would pop. Jaime worked behind the sales counter even though he looked so bored at it. The kind of guy who seemed to have stumbled into fashion because he was beautiful. But it was his boredom that looked mad cute, like it was some kind of accessory that he was working. He had a fitted light denim jacket and black pants that were so tight, Angel got a peek at his bulge. Pero Jaime didn't give her no time of day. He just sold her the glitter nail polish she wanted with that same blank look of boredom. As she walked toward the door, she could feel his presence walking right behind her. She thought of what she could do. Side glance at a pair of black leather pants to ask the price. She was too flaca to make them pass. Or drop the nail polish on the floor and risk breaking the damn bottle. Or just turn around and say, "The weather today is crazy, ain't it?" But girl, her stomach was in knots, and besides, the weather was perfectly natural. So she didn't do or say nada. And it was for the best, because Homeboy was just looking to take a drag on his cigs. Not nothing more, not nothing less. He became Angel's recurring daydream. In these fantasies, Jaime and Angel were never in the same spot. In one, they're on a dance floor and nobody stands between them. Blondie is on blast. Even though she can't hear the music, she can feel it and knows that it is so. In another, they're at the botanical garden next to some flowers she never knew the names of.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.